Hello everybody and welcome back to Lego Fortnite. I have been having so much fun starting over in this game. I have my beachy theme going for this village, as you can tell, and I am just loving the addition of animals to our villages. But today what I want to try to do is a little bit of building. These animal barns, they're nice, and I do have the Anarchy Acres barn set, but what I would like is a cute chicken coop. So we are going to hop on into sandbox mode and see if we can make a cute aesthetic chicken coop enclosure today. I was playing around in the sandbox mode a little bit earlier today, and I really like the pillars here that go with the Beachy set. I was working on a little pavilion. So what if we try to combine these pillars, and I have another crazy idea. I think they're in here. Yes, under wall displays. I love the color and the aesthetic of these bookshelves. And then it hit me. Chickens, another word for chicken is chook. So instead of a book nook, we are going to create a chook nook and fit this animal house, the animal barn, inside it. So let's see what we can do to create a creative little chook nook here. And I'm thinking of building over here. I already have the property line marked in our little sandbox village here. We have sheep here, but I really don't want the sheep today. Today is all about the chickens. I don't want a foundation. I really want to stick with our white theme. I like the beachy theme here. So let's go down to our floors. I think the 16 by 16 is going to be just a bit too snug. So let's take the 12 by 12. I think this will work nicely. We are going into the ground a bit here. Hopefully that does not mess us up too much. Whatever we build here, it's going to be pretty simple. So even beginner builders, I'm pretty much a beginner builder, but I want everybody to be able to create this. Now, if you don't have the beachy set, you can just use the brown, the rustic, castle, pattern, whatever you have. You can make it work. Now for our supports, my thinking is we can make a lower level and an upper level, but I don't want to make it too tall. So let's see what we have in the form of shorter supports other than the pillar. That's our white pillar. I think if we go into the walls, we might have a beach themed half wall somewhere down here. Yeah, there's our beachy half wall. I don't want a solid wall. We're just gonna try to make do with this. We have our beachy corner. Now you can turn this. So we want the least amount of blue showing. And oh yeah, we can snap this. Let's just hope the leveling is right. I think it's okay. We'll rotate that. Let's put 4 of these here. And we're gonna build right on the platform. I think we had the best chance of the railing working out well if we stick with this size here. So this should be 24 by 24 total, which is plenty big for the animal barn. Look at that. So that'll work, but I want to elevate it. What I'm thinking is, let's go take a look at our railings. Beachy railing. There's quite a bit of beachy railing. We can put a 16 in here. And then let's fill in this gap. That'll work nicely. So the 16 and the 2. Let's do this all the way around. And then we'll cap it off with the beachy railing right there. And then to put a nice finish on this railing, let's see if we can cap it here with some beachy thin floor. Let's hope we have the right measurement. I think we do. Yeah, that'll work. We're just gonna do this all the way around. And then for our second level, we're just going to put the same flooring in again, making sure to line it up here, and then we're just going to snap it. You might have to build stairs if you are in survival mode and you can't float like this. Now, let's just double check that we can fit down here. Ooh, it's going to be a tight squeeze, but we could do it. So the next step is going to be at the front. This is where we want our entrance to be. We need to make some stairs. And I don't know how well they are going to... Yeah, they're not going to line up perfectly. So I think... Oh, yes, they will. All right, there we have the front stairs. They're not perfectly aligned, but you can walk up them no problem at all. Now, for the second level, here's what I'm thinking. I want to use some pillars around here, kind of dress it up. Again, you could do this with a different type of pillar if you want. And let's just put them in all the corners. And they'll line up nice and easy like that. Now, one thing we could do to help measure is we could try to use the railings right here. You can see we need to move that one pillar a bit to the left. I don't know if I'm going to leave these railings here, but for right now, it will help us to measure. So we're going to put the same railing on both sides and then go and get our pillar. I'm not sure why this pillar does not have that gray piece on the bottom. Let's try taking out that pillar and then putting this one in. There we go. I just want them all to match. And then for this middle section, instead of railing, I want to see if we can put a little bookshelf right about the same level as the railing. I like it for our Chook Nook. And then let's go over here and find the cap pieces for this railing right here. Just make sure it's lined up. That looks good. Just gives it such a nice polished look. Look at that. Looks so much better. Let's change this back a bit. I do want to make sure that we're capping this railing. I just like how that looks. So let's do one here. One there. And then go back and add that single end railing right there. And here. So for the front, do we want more railing? Another option other than the railing could be, let's see what we have for our walls. We do have the beachy corner, or we have the one that has a little bit of blue on it. Do we want to have a little bit of blue here? I don't know. That kind of has a grand look to it, and it goes with those little pillars, the blue on those pillars down there. I think I kind of like that. So let's go ahead and destroy this one and then repeat that pattern right over here. And then let's cap it with this piece. What if we just put a little tiny railing? I think that looks nice. Just finishes that off. Nice and flush. And now it's time for the pergola style roof. There's no really right or wrong way to do this. You can use whatever beams you want. You can place them however you want. Let's just see what we can figure out here. I'm winging this, as you can tell. See, if we use this piece, let's just get a solid foundation. I'm going to make it even with these, if I can. Snap that there. That'll work. So that was a 16 and then an 8. So let's do the 8 and then a 16. Snap it to that one. I think one thing I would like to do is beef up how thick these are here. So let's put another layer on both sides. As I was putting on the pergola boards, I started to look at the little gazebo I have built over there and the hip roof. And I just got to wondering, do you think I can make a hip roof on this so that it kind of mirrors the one over there? And I think we can do it. Let's go ahead and see if we can finish off this hip roof and make it work. We're going to use Beachy Roof 1. That is going to be our thinnest one that we have. We're going to snap it here, rotate it, snap it here, grab our Beachy hip, rotate it, snap it here, rotate it, snap it here, and let's just pray that Beachy Roof 1 fits nicely here. And then we need to check how even it is around here. It's not going to be perfect. We're not using a kit. This is not a blueprint. This is looking quite grand, much better than I would have imagined for our little Chook Nook. I was just going to make a simple little pergola. I don't know how it turned into this, but it's looking good. Now, the hard part is going to be some sort of a capping feature here, because if you take a look, I don't think there's any way we can make this work, can we? This is the smallest piece. No, that's not going to work. And then we have no way of adding hips and making that look finished. So what if we use a piece of the beachy floor? The white doesn't look bad, I don't think, and you're not really going to see it unless you're floating like I am. So let's just grab Beachy Floor 2. Try to center it as much as possible. And then I bet we have some sort of a decoration. Not lighting, not displays. It might be in here. Sculptures. There might be something that came with one of our sets that would look really nice on top of here. The flag's not bad. The little knight in shining armor. I wish we had a chicken. We've got the llama. Should we use that? Llama corn statue. I mean, it's really kind of cute. It says animal to me. I think we might try that. Okay. We're going to put it up here. We're going to rotate it towards the front and try to center it. It's not going to be perfect. You know what? What about these? These kind of look like, oh yeah, like little lightning rods. I don't suppose we could put those here, could we? Or up here. Yes, we can. I like it. So if you don't know, there are lightning rods you can put on your roof. They kind of look like that. Oh, that looks nice. That is so cool. Perfect. The only thing left to do, we've got our little Chook Nook. We need the Chook, obviously. We've got our little book decorations. We could probably add some more decorations around the railings here. And then I want to do something under here. What would a chicken like to do? Eat, right? So let's see if we can plant. We're going to plant, let's go with our snowberry, our raspberry, and then over here, you know, maybe we should do the slatberry. I do like the coloring of that better. So we're going to add that. And then what about, nothing says comfort like a lovely little rug. Two little cozy rugs. We, of course, are going to need somewhere to sit. I'm going to add, yes, that's it. The Brite armchair. I think that looks perfect. Maybe a bookcase down here too. You know what else a chicken might need? I mean, we have the little animal barn up there, but what if the chicken wants somewhere else to nest? In real life, chickens sometimes are very persnickety with where they lay their eggs. So maybe another nest box. What I'm looking for, I'm not really sure where it's going to be located. I remember what it looks like. This is it right here. These are the little beachy changing rooms, but I think they also look a little bit like nest boxes. Oh, I like it. I like it. Let's get rid of some of these lights. And here is our Chook Nook. We've got lots of books, plenty of space for the Chook. Little nesting area back here. I'm going to spend a few minutes and just decorate the outside a little bit, and I will see you right back here when it's all finished. Our Chook Nook is complete, and all we need now is a Chook. And there happen to be some over here. Let's feed one. Oh, we found a friend. Okay, are you ready to see our Chook Nook? It is adorable. Perfect name, Noodle. And now that we have our Chook and our Chook Nook, let's take a tour. Look how pretty it is from a distance. We got Sparkplug over there. I don't know what she's doing. This turned out so much more grand than I ever could have anticipated. I love it, and it goes well with the little pergola, the little gazebo, whatever you call that, the little picnic area I already had built. So the Chook goes right in here. We have a lovely little rug. We have some vases. I did hide some lighting back there too, just for a nice ambient glow. We got Noodle's barn there. I love the name. The gardens, we have food and water there, a little rug for her to lie down on. And then of course we have our lovely chaise lounge area here. And in the back of our Chook Nook, we have some adorable beach-themed nest boxes in case she has some friends over, and maybe she just doesn't want to lay her egg upstairs. I don't know. She's got options. It's a little bit cramped, but if you're a chicken, just imagine it. Much shorter. No problem. More books down here. This is adorable. I love it. It's so cute. And of course, we have the garden out here, which is great if you want to feed her. Some more books. I would love to see our new little Chook interact with some of these objects over here. And then let's not forget upstairs on the roof area, the lightning rods surrounding our llama. That looks so magical. I love this. I am a little bit sad now that I didn't build this in my survival game. It's just in this sandbox game because that is so cute. That took a long time, but I think if I did it again, I would be much faster. And again, I am not a very good builder, but I think our Chook Nook turned out fantastically. What do you think? Oh, is she gonna use it? Oh, she loves it. Look at that. I don't know if I can open that. Can we open these? I don't think you can interact. Oh, go in there. Come on, Noodle. Aw. I'm gonna pet her. Good girl. Oh, she's happy. I am very pleased with how our Chook Nook, our chicken coop enclosure, whatever you want to call it, turned out. Let me know in the comments what you think. And if you have found a different way to accent and display your animal barn, I would love to hear about it in the comments. And if you would like more of these build videos, please let me know. Again, I am not the best builder. I am very much new at this, but I am having just so much fun building in Lego Fortnite. And if you like Lego Fortnite and other sim and survival games, please consider subscribing. If you want to be extra nice or extra nice, drop a like or a comment below. And I thank you for watching.